Abraham moves to Canaan. Abraham and his wife Sarai lived in the city of Ura. God told him to leave the city and travel on a long journey to live in the land of Canaan. God promised Abraham he would bless him and make him the father of a great nation. Abraham obeyed and set off with his wife Sarai, his father Terah, and his nephew Lot. When they got to Haran, they stopped to settle. During this time, Abraham's father Terah died. By now, Abraham was 75 years old. God told him to continue on his journey to the land of Canaan. Abraham obeyed and they traveled south into the land of Canaanites. They came to a great tree at Shechem and settled there. God told Abraham, I will give this land to your offspring. Abraham built an altar to the Lord at Shechem and worshipped him. Abraham and those with him then moved south to Bethel. Once he arrived, he built an altar to God in honor of his name. There was a famine in the land. Food became scarce and many became hungry. Abraham and his family decided to travel south through the desert of Egypt to find food. As they entered Egypt, Abraham became worried. His wife Sarai was very beautiful. He feared that Pharaoh might kill him. He could take Sarai as his wife. So he told Sarai to pretend she was not his wife but his sister. Pharaoh's officials told Pharaoh how beautiful Abraham's sister was, and he took her into his palace. He gave Abraham cattle, donkeys, servants, and gifts. God, however, inflicted Pharaoh and his household with serious disease. When Pharaoh found out Sarai was already married, he summoned Abraham. Why didn't you tell me she was your wife? He exclaimed. Take her and go. Pharaoh gave orders to his officials to send Abraham, Sarai, and everyone with him out of Egypt, along with all their possessions. They set off on the way back to Canaan with the cattle, servants, and gifts Pharaoh had given them. They arrived back at Bethel and settled there to leave Abraham. They arrived back to Bethel and settled there to live. Abraham prayed to God, calling on his name. Abraham could now settle in the land of Canaan, the land God had promised him and his descendants. However, he and his wife Sarai had no children and both were getting older.